Yeah, it's the limiting demographic that I have a challenge with, and also pigeonholing people into a stereotype of being millennial. The truth is, we should ask them they're just young adults, man. And they're all acting like these young adults have always acted like. They're just doing it differently because, you know what? When I was a kid, the playground was the backyard for me. When the sun came up, my parents would boot me outside and say, don't come in till the sun goes down, yeah? But today, these kids are actually having to play their playground differently, and it happens to be in a screen. And so that's really what it's about. It's about behaviours, and it's about the context of what that behaviour is. So it doesn't really matter who they are. We don't need to pigeonhole them. We need to say, what are we developing for young adults in terms of what they can do, because their habits are changing because they don't have a different type of background. But it's also not just about young adults. The mobile experience is in everybody's game. We've all had it in our hands for 10 years, man. So we all have to think about, what are people doing? We're all acting similarly. We just want brands to grow up. We want these young adults to grow up with brands that we represent, and that's a reason why everyone's focused on it. Calling them millennial, I think, is rubbish. There's something different about the way that women organise around solutions and problems. Women are the ones who, I believe, help create culture. So if there's a bunch of young women together all looking at some experience, I'd like to understand what they're doing, because they're the ones I believe that create culture. But the gender equality piece for me is it's absolutely part of what I believe in. I also think it's deeply rooted in what we should be understanding in this empathetic environment that we are in today. Should other figureheads actually purpose that? That's all based on their own principle. And I would think that they're open enough to be able to wear their hearts on the sleeve, because I sure do.
Enjoy this video? Click here to get the latest news from SiliconRepublic.com and go find us on social media.